In the grand castle, the king was preparing for an important ceremony. The knights polished their armor, the trumpets were tuned, and the queen laid out the king's finest royal robes. But most important of all were the king's boots, tall, shiny, and polished until they gleamed like black mirrors. They stood proudly by the bed, ready to march into the hall with dignity. Now, in that same castle, lived a mischievous little cat named Whiskers. Whiskers loved warm, cozy places, blankets, hay piles, and even empty baskets in the kitchen. That morning, while prowling through the royal chamber, she spotted something new. Two tall leather boots stood open, looking, at least to Whiskers, like the perfect pair of soft, dark caves. "Murrow!" she purred with delight. Without hesitation, Whiskers leapt into the nearest boot, wriggled down until only the tip of her fluffy tail stuck out, and fell fast asleep. Meanwhile, the king was being dressed for the ceremony. "Where are my boots?" he demanded. The servants rushed to fetch them, carefully lifting each heavy boot. The moment the king slid his foot inside, "Meow!" Whiskers shot out like a furry cannonball, claws flailing, fur puffed up. The startled king toppled backward onto the bed, while the queen shrieked, and the servants dropped their trays in fright. Out in the hallway, the knights heard the commotion. They burst in, swords raised, only to find Whiskers proudly sitting on the rug, licking her paw as if nothing had happened. The king scrambled up, his hair in disarray, trying to look regal again. "That cat," he huffed, "sleeping in royal boots! Outrageous!" But the court erupted in laughter. Even the sternest knight couldn't stop chuckling at the sight of their king chased out of his own footwear by a tiny cat. In the end, Whiskers was forgiven. The king even declared, with a reluctant smile, "From this day forward, these boots belong to Whiskers when they're not on my feet." And so, the little castle cat got herself a royal napping spot, and the king learned to check his boots carefully before every ceremony. Moral of the story: sometimes even the smallest creatures can turn a serious day into a moment of laughter. Thanks for watching Moi Music. Please like, share, and subscribe for more magical stories.